struggle with chubby face, fuller face, and don't know how to apply proper contour and blush, then I am here to help you. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Vanishika. So I got a lot of questions like how to apply contour properly, what is the step to apply proper contour and proper blush. People struggle with round and chubby face to give their face a proper shape while makeup, and they cannot just go through with that process where first you apply concealer, then blend it, and then contour, then blend it, and then blush, and then blend it, and so on, and it takes so much of time. So today I'm going to show you the V contour hack. This is the best in the market makeup hack I've ever found, because this method not only uplifts your face, gives a proper shape to your face, and it uplifts your all features. It makes your face look more sharper and leaner. This is the most important hack for all the fuller faces and chubby face people. And the most important and the most interesting part is anybody can do this, and it doesn't matter if you have chubby face or fuller face, because I just did it and this is my face after doing it. Just look at it, because anybody can do this. It just takes only 5 minutes to do this, and you will have a full face makeup with blush, concealer, contour, everything. Without any wasting time, let's start with the process. Before starting, let me tell you what products I'm going to use for my contour, concealer, and the blush. And let me tell you, for this technique, you have to use liquid or stick base products. You cannot use powder, as simply with the powder you cannot create that V method. For contouring, I am using Nika contour stick. It's a bronzer stick, and in the shade 07. 07 is the most darkest, and it can be used as bronzer, as contouring. For the concealer, I'm using Swiss Beauty liquid concealer in the shade 06. I cannot pronounce the name, Claire Moyen, maybe that's the pronunciation, I might be wrong, but the shade is 06 for my skin tone. The blush, I'm using a blush stick from Stays 929. This is shade 02 Bite. It is in peach pink color. Now the placement is very important, how you are placing all the products. Let's apply the V method first on the forehead. We're going to make two V's, one for the bronzer and one for the concealer. There will be no blush, obviously, because blush goes here. Bronzer stick, I didn't created a big V, I just created a very small V, not like very big. Much of contouring on this area, but if you think that you have a longer forehead and you want to shorten it up, then you can apply a big V, but be careful while applying, because it's a contour. So if you apply more, it's gonna create more problem. Now under this V, we are going to create another small V of concealer. Just like this. So let's apply V on the nose. I'm going to do one by one, and then after that I'm going to blend all of it together. I'm going to show you how you can blend. First, let's just apply. You see the shape, it's like this, right? So we are going to apply the contour in a V shape, which is already created like this. If your applicator is this thick and you are not sure and might apply more, I would suggest use a brush to apply it, so that you don't apply much. So for me personally, I really don't need to do this because I don't have shorter, nose structure. But this is mainly for people who have fuller face, like an apple or round face, and who has shorter nose. For those people, you can create the contour, you can create the nose structure like this. If you apply a contour in a V shape on the tip of your nose, it will just enhance and create the nose. I am applying it, but I actually personally don't do this because I have longer nose. I don't require to do this step. I'm going to apply the concealer, and because it's a very small area, I cannot create a V, so I just create a dot. Because if I go and create the V over here, I have to apply the concealer over here. Now if I go and apply it directly like a V, it will create a lot of concealer on my face, and it will be like concealer. So I'm just applying Once we are done with the nose and the forehead, now we are going to do the faces. Face V, there are few steps. You have to remember the steps. Like first we'll go the concealer, then we'll go the blush, then we'll go the contour, and then another layer of concealer. So that is the layer that you have to do it. There will be 4 V's in total. Let me do the first V, which is the concealer, and it goes just right under your eye. First way that I drawn just under my eyes, and this gonna blend all your dark circles, and for that, and after this there will be a second V, and the second V is will be of your blush. So I will try to create a proper V without, you know, not destroying the whole thing because the applicator is so thick. So I'm just going to very carefully create. To create V. Put some concealer on my blush. I will clean that up later. This part is the bronzer, so I have to create bronzer again. I'm going to now use this brush should be very small quantity. That's why I didn't take the risk and applying it like this directly. I take the brush and took some products on the brush and then draw it, and the last V is another again of the concealer, which goes like this. So you can see there are 4 V's. Last we have come to the part before blending it all together is the chin area. For chin we are going to apply again concealer and bronzer. You have to sharpen the chin, so for that you have to create a V very outer side on this area. So this is again for people who have fuller chin and don't have this sharp area and have fuller chin. So make it more sharper, more precise and more narrow. You can do this technique. And lastly will be the concealer. I am going to apply the V of the concealer inside the bronzer. Contour will narrow your chin and the concealer will highlight. Step is blending all of this together, which is again very crucial and the hard part. Make sure you do this very minutely and don't rush the process, because if you rush the process it will get messier. For blending you can use either a beauty blender or you can use brushes. Start with blending the first forehead. This is the first V that we have created of contour. Now this brush is a contoured brush. You can see it's very angular. The tip of the brush, you can see it's very angular. These kind of angular brush are used for mixing and blending in your contours. So I'm going to just use this and see the, you know, the concealer is also getting blended by that, but it's okay. Don't like panic like why it is happening, because it will anyway happen. Now for making the concealer blend as well, using a beauty blender to show you how you can. So just dab. So the idea is once you do the contour, the concealer goes on the contour, so it just gets blend. So don't panic if one is getting overlapped with another, because that is the idea. One should get overlapped with the another, so just don't panic. And you can see how narrow shape it has created. Now let's just do the nose. Blend it out. The narrow brush that I use for my under eye concealer. I'm using this on my nose as easy to use on your nose. So the nose is done, the forehead is done. Let's just do the face. I'm going to do one by one, and if any of the, while blending all the V's, if any of it is getting one or the other, then don't panic, because it's anyway gonna happen. So first we are going to blend the first V, which is just under our eyes. For the blush, I'm using a blush brush. This is inclined but not much. Inclination is not that deeper and steep like the contour brush. So I'm going to apply. I'm using the contour brush blend. Now for the last concealer, it is also got blended while I was blending everything. So for that I'm using a big brush. It is a foundation brush. So what I'm doing, I'm bringing all the concealer down. So and last V that I created, what I did, how I blended, I brought all of the foundation down. I will just apply this as I am applying a full face concealer like that. For the cheek, we are going to again separately blend it out. If you want to use a beauty blender, you can use that. So we are going to just blend with the beauty blender the first V, which is of the contour, all out, like outer side. Blend it outer side. You're done. You can blend again the concealer. Just don't put much pressure, just a little bit pressure and just dab dab. That is all done. And after that, if you feel like you want to apply a blush little more, then it is up to you. You can apply. How narrow and snatched my face is looking right now, and it is so easy to apply. You can create this in 5 minutes. It is not so difficult once you apply all the products and then just blend, and that's it. You have full face contour, blush and concealer, all full face. Set everything with the face compact powder. So I'm using Faces Canada compact powder. You can use any compact powder. Set it everything, and that's it. You will find your full face makeup with just this V contour hack. A little bit of liner, kajal, mascara, lipstick, and your face is ready. So that's it guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope you love this new hack, and let me know in the comment section how much helpful this hack is and whether you're gonna try it or not. I would suggest please try it because it's gonna save your time so much that you cannot believe, especially when you're traveling from one place to another and you have no time to do makeup but you want to do makeup and full like look like this and glow, then this hack is your solution. See you in my next video with more fashion, more beauty, more suggestions on fashion and beauty. Till then, don't forget to subscribe in my channel. I will see you in the next time.